There.
Pathfinder.
Reynolds. Oh, come on. Probably have to talk to him after her.
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya.
Hmm.
I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
Yeah, I can relate. No, I can actually not that much. You must be an expert. Wait a minute. Quite the wake-up call, sure. I could either relate or I could say she's an expert. The thing, okay, let's go with
I know what it's
the
like,
emotional one.
jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss.
Oh,
I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
oh. Sounds like there's trouble. Oh,
If something's wrong, I need to know.
Maybe you can help me fix it. A
Hmm.
Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops.
Okay.
He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator.
Yeah.
I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
All right. So let's do that.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Sure. Yeah. Any other problems I
Aside from
can
Sorvis Len,
fix?
is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but
But what?
none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you
So-
could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Yeah, nice. The good thing is there are then some free slots on Aya as well. Like, it's kind of interesting. Like, Aya and the Nexus both have a similar function, right? Anyway, they're like limited in capacity, and they try to, yeah, keep the people as safe as possible, right, and get them as comfortable as possible. But still, it's all about managing. Anyway, future plans.
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
But yeah, consumption, okay. Depends on what you think about the term consumption, right? Because it basically just means all the things that are there will be kind of reintegrated, or like not reintegrated, they are getting integrated into the other civilization, which is kind of the same as the Romans did with any other people they came across. They just integrated their beliefs and everything. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting thought, right? So all the gods, all the belief systems, everything just got integrated, except for the, I think, managerial positions, right? They were then kind of taken from the Romans, right? The whole political system just got pushed onto the people, but the belief system was getting integrated, which is interesting. Anyway, initiative visitors.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's
Okay.
huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm losing my ground. We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
Okay.
That's all for now.
I'm here
Scientist.
if you
Let's
need
see.
anything.
It might be 3 or 4 people. Speak to Sorvis Len. Yeah, that was that thingy. And Reynolds. None of those people. Good. Now, where are the Angarans? All over the place. Speak to Solo about moving to the Nexus. Moving to the Nexus. Moving to the Nexus. Speak to Sorvis Len. That was the other one. Alright, so let's start from down there. So, I have to get. Wait a second. Yeah, west. It was the southwest section, which is somewhere over here, right? Nope. Okay. Hello, Sorrow.
Ambassador Riala said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder. I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer, but I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I
Hmm.
engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
Yeah, that's up to them, but the whole. Yeah, let's just say sure.
That's the whole point of this exchange. The Nexus needs people like you.
That's all I needed to hear. I'll have your ambassador start the transfer. Thank you.
Let's hope this was just not an empty saying. And also, yeah, let's hope that's the way it is. I don't want those Ingarans not being happy on the Nexus. That would shine a bad light. Alright, come on. Ooh, display stand. What's that one all about? We rose from nothing to touch the stars, made homes on many worlds. Do not mourn that the cat stole from us. Celebrate what still remains. All things reach their end and make way for new life to fill the void. The worlds and people we lose will return in time. Family grows forever. We dedicate this garden to those who are not here with us, but who will one day return. This place is full of. Did I read this one in the past? I don't know. Can't really remember that. Anyway, Hell Rule.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How
Oh.
can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
Yeah, that's up to you, but you could use technology. Yeah, that's up to you, but let's just say
You'll have
this.
ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Not good enough, Pathfinder.
Oh, Jesus. Not good enough. Like... like, this is the thing, right? And I did not save before. There's the... Come on. I could just say, yeah, it's up to you. But it's... This is not the ending I actually wanted. Damn. Like he's actually really angry about that one. So wait a minute. This was there. This was the autosave before. Damn it. No, I think this was after I talked to him, right? Because yeah, okay, this was after it. This is one of the few problems that you have with interpreting some of those dialogue choices, right? Like you just don't know what's actually meant. That's the iffy bit. But on the other hand, you also can't just write down the whole text that you're going to say. At least if it's like multiple lines or something like that. But the thing is, yeah, it's up to you, right? It's very open. What I wanted to do is like give him some examples that worked, right? I didn't want to force him to use technology, but
You're one of Ambassador Reala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up.
yeah.
I've lived my... How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
Of course, that's up to you.
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. All right. I'm in.
This, exactly this, right, is the reason why you have to save before every conversation with any NPC, because you will not know what you're saying, right? Like this is anyway, like that situation was kind of strange. Because it's like, yeah, you could either use tech, but then the whole personal contact thing just gets completely forgotten. And he, right, is also that helpful in this conversation. Like in this case, the Gara was also that helpful in the conversation that he didn't even point that out. That he, okay, actually, he did say that he was, he didn't really say that he wanted to meet. Actually, it's kind of like an interpretation between the lines. Like he said, yeah, my family is here. How do I contact them, right? And then there are two options. Okay, then you could kind of guess what he would have done, right? But the thing is, you either have an option between, just figure something out, right? This was my guess on the emotional choice, right? Just, do whatever you want. You will figure it out, but we won't help you. And the other one is, okay, at least there's an working option that I could present. This is the thing. But the truth was that the emotional one was including not only the technological ways of communicating, like voice calls and text messages and whatnot, but also a visit. But yeah, really iffy. Like you have to design the conversation a little bit better.
Hey, Ryder. This place is brilliant. There's a
Yeah,
lot we
yeah,
can
yeah.
learn from the Angara.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, Liam. Oh, there's the Sorber's Lens, but let's just ignore this guy. Oh, wait a minute. This was the researcher for the plants, wasn't it? Museum exhibit. There we go. And as always, before we talk to anyone, let's save.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
Whoa. You bet. There's no. Are you sure I'm safe? Like, this is the thing. Like, you bet. It's like, oh yeah, positive. But also, there's no guarantee. Like, I could either say yes or I say, yeah, you're definitely okay, which is not true. Other contaminants, my family avoided about me. Are you sure I'll be safe? Okay. The thing is, she wants assurance. But of course, you can't really assure that at all, right? But again, it's bacteria and standard illness, stuff like that probably happens. But like you bet is definitely the wrong option. But
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family. I can't go without their blessing. I'm sorry.
This is what I mean. It's just, damn it, this is not the right one. like you get two options, right? A very jokingly option, and then there's this option. Which one? Pick your poison, right? Like
Pathfinder,
both of them are false.
Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
Yeah.
Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me.
Yeah.
Are you sure I'll be safe?
Actually, there should be an option. There's no guarantee. It's like that's helpful. Like your bet is at least a little bit positive, but this is the jokingly option here. But I want something of assurance, but also logical, right? Something positive, but also like that, which is usually the emotional thing.
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
Unbelievable. So, interview each of the incoming candidates. Idea, and it's done. Perfect. So, and